This is squeeze. You're not doing this. You're sliding.
You're squeezing and sliding. So, long tail cast on.
No, tubular cast on.
You have to start
No,
with a long tail.
I-chord. I-chord. Hi everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel. We are, as always, your hosts Arne and Carlos, and today we're going to teach you a cast on that we never use. But then again, you never know, huh? I mean, one day
No,
you
we
might
never-
need it.
We do the long tail.
Yeah,
normally.
we always do the long tail cast on, but there are many, many ways to cast on, and we're going to show you.
If the pattern says you should use this cast on, we can show you how we would have done it.
Or if you suddenly feel
Like doing it.
like doing another cast on because you want some variation in your life. We're very predictable though with our long tail cast on, I have to say. Anyway, Arne, what is this cast on
This is
called?
the I-chord cast on.
And we're not talking about that machine
Not
that
the
you
machine.
crank up.
This is we do it by hand. Should I start?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. If we all
So-
want to know what an I-chord cast on is, I think we have to look now. I guess.
Oh, you're so good. Okay, so
Somebody's shaking their head
First,
over
you
there.
can't use this one because this has this head on the end,
Mm-hmm.
and so don't use that one. You have to have a double pointed.
So why
needle.
are these on the table if we don't need them?
They just laying?
Decoration.
They're just for decoration.
Oh.
They were there the last time we did the video. They're not going anywhere. So, long tail cast on.
No, tubular cast on.
You have to start
No,
with a long tail.
I-chord. I-chord.
You have to start with a long
Sorry.
tail cast on to do a
Cut.
I chord.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so I like to do 4 stitches. You could probably do 3, but I like 4.
Okay.
So if the pattern says 3, I do 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm so
Rebellious.
So 4 stitches. Now you squeeze them over to the other edge, yarn on the finger, and you knit them on the next needle like this.
Okay, so you do, so you do 4 stitches
4
and then you
stitches,
knit them?
Squeeze them over,
Oh, you mean slide them over?
slide them over.
You're not, this.
You can squeeze
look,
or slide or
This is squeeze. You're not doing this. You're sliding.
You're squeezing and sliding.
Okay. If you say so.
Okay, so squeeze and slide,
Okay. Mhm.
or you can slide.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you don't have a double pointed needle, you have to take them off, like put them back on the needle before, then you have to go like this
Yeah.
and put them back like this. That takes more time.
Yeah, so it's better to slide them.
And then you knit them again.
I would say, by just looking at what you're doing, I would say that this cast on is purely decorative.
I think
so
it's purely
like
decorative.
if you want to have want to have something different on your on the edge end of your garment, you do
You
this.
can use this one. So see, slide over and knit more. So now you have to have as many stitches on the I-chord as you need for your, for the cast on.
And is it a,
So you count
yeah.
on top of this. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you are creating an I-chord to begin with,
Yeah.
literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
I can say that. So that's just a few more, and then I can show how we would do it.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
When you finish the I-chord and you pick up stitches.
We should have gotten the machine. It would have been quicker to do the.
But then you have to. No, this is nice.
Okay.
You could probably use the machine. I haven't tried. But as we
sometimes
said, we never use this.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to do it by hand. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would say that that this I-chord cast on you would do it if it was specified in the design.
Yeah.
Probably.
So this is the I-chord, and if I knit it on the round, I would just attach them and pick up, and if I
cool.
knit back and forth, I would actually start with lifting the third or the second one over the first, and then the third one,
Okay.
and then the last one, and pull like this.
Mm.
So you have a nice edge, and then you see that stitches on top.
You pick them up and
So you pick up under
Smart.
both legs like this.
both legs, okay.
Yeah, if not, it will be a little bit loose
Okay.
or stretch
So you pick up both legs and then
if the yarn doesn't split too much.
and then you knit them?
First, you pick up. So you have all the
Ah,
stitches.
you're creating a new. Okay, yes, I see. Very clever. And if you were doing this in the round, you would just knit the whole I-cord first and then connect it
Yeah.
one end to the other and then repeat the same.
Then you just go
Yeah, you just do it in the round.
and
Okay.
pick it up and you knit on the round.
Yeah, there you go.
Because then you will have two more flat
Hmm.
edges meeting, but you just sew them together later. So let's purl back. So just knit and purl a little bit so you can see how it looks.
And then you have a nice little edge, different than ribbing, a ribbed edge.
Yeah.
This could actually be nice for maybe if you're doing like an infinity scarf or something like
Yeah.
that.
But I don't know. Yeah, there's probably a way yeah, but to end it, I think there's a tube. Maybe there's a tubular bind off. I don't know. I never tried.
I-cord or tubular?
No, I-cord.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mix all these words. So see now you get this, the stitches lying like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks nice. Actually, I like it.
Yeah,
I'd
could be
say.
nice for a mitten maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think people use it on
Yeah.
hats also.
Yeah, it's a really nice, different cast on. And this one is very specific because it would make part of a design. So it's design element. If you were going to be doing a 1x1 or a 2x2 ribbing, like on a cuff or on a hem, then of course you cannot use this cast on. But if you're doing it as a decoration element in a garment,
I think
then
with the
it's,
ribbon,
it's
I think
nice.
it will be ugly.
Yeah, no. This
So-
is not for ribbing.
No, I didn't knit the first stitch like normally. If I knit back and forth, sometimes not normally, but sometimes I actually knit the first stitch to make a tighter edge. I didn't do that now, so it's a little bit floppy on the sides.
But anyway, the
So,
principle
but this
was.
is if the pattern says make a I-cord cast on,
Or if you
that's
want to
how we would do
redesign,
it.
if you're fed up with the ribbing and you want to have another edge on your garment, try this one. It's a lot of fun, I guess.
But you would use the machine, I guess. But not for this
Yeah.
thick yarn, for a thinner yarn.
But I actually like it. It's a nice, quite neat edge, and I like it that the stitches are going the other way. So, yeah,
Yeah, we should play with it maybe.
yeah. Maybe we'll do some designs with this in the future. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay, that was the tubular. No,
Or-
I-cord.
Yeah,
I-cord cast on.
I was
Not-
going to say.
It's like a tube.
Yeah.
So I mix those.
But what is
two
a
things.
tubular cast on?
Oh, that's another cast on. That's the one that you can't see how it cast.
Ah, okay. So one that we can talk about another day. So there's
Yeah.
going to be other opportunities.
And another one we know how to do, but we never use it.
Okay, so maybe next time we'll do that. Let us know in the comments below if you're interested in finding out more ways to cast on. And yeah, Arne, how about some formalities?
If you like a video, put your thumbs up and put on your notifications if you're a subscriber, because then you won't miss the episode. And if you're not a subscriber, be a subscriber.
Yeah,
And
mailing list.
mailing list and everything.
So, thank you so much for watching, and we will be back with another cast on or another episode next week.
Let's go through all the basics.
Yes, that's a great
Okay.
idea.
See you next time.
Bye.